Zombie Panic Wonderland was released in 2010 for the WiiWare and since been ported to mobile, 3DS and now the Switch. It's a third-person shooter that follows the hero Momotaro as he defends Wonderland from zombies. And who better to aid a hero from the Okayama prefecture than Snow White, Dorothy, Alice and Little Red Riding Hood. Anime style. After reading the eShop description of the game, I was keen to try it out. But my experience was soon diminished by having trouble with the controls. First aiming overcorrect, and then when the sensitivity is turned down, Momotaro is too slow or it takes too long for him to re-aim, and then, well, zombie chaos ensues. So the question is, which settings give you the best chance of taking down zombies from Wonderland? There's a band name in itself. I first tried playing the game with the Pro Controller in docked mode, and the default settings are way too sensitive. I mean, by the time that you can actually aim and fire at the zombie, it's already on top of you devouring your brains. Even when turning on simplified rather than the general controls, which uses only the left stick rather than both, it just doesn't work. And I mean, it could be that due to my hand size, the buttons are too far away for the control scheme on the Pro Controller for me, but I haven't had that problem with other games such as Dragon Ball FighterZ nor Splatoon 2. Next I tried with the JoyCon's grip controller, and that was slightly better, which is why I think maybe it was the hand size thing. But I actually found putting a Joy-Con in each hand worked even better. Despite all that, Zombie Panic does best in handheld mode. I'd recommend using a sensitivity of 1 and 2 and start by using simplified controls to get used to stage 1, and then you can switch to using the general controls, which are definitely more effective because you can move away from the zombies throwing these green fireball breath things at you. But yeah, the game in itself is quite gratifying to shoot, the zombies, and you can also shoot at the environment to make things fall on top of them. But yeah, it is a bit annoying, the learning curve, getting used to the controls, and then also, does there have to be that many zombies approaching you in stage 1? Really? Is it necessary? Can't you at least boost your confidence a tiny little bit first? After seeking an answer, it seems like on a lot of platforms this has been an issue, and my problem with this is, well, why not, if you're going to do the effort to port a 9-year-old game, add motion controls to it? And it could be that I'm a little bit spoiled with Splatoon, but I really believe it would have made a big difference in making the game more accessible to different playstyles. The game has a co-op mode as well, and I would have loved to have the option to play co-op from the start, as it's a fun little quick arcade style game. But the learning curve at the start is really disheartening, and I would have liked to see the control scheme be a bit more accurate. I'm glad I tried it out as it was on special in the eShop for the first couple of days of release. So if you feel up to the challenge and want to see this guy a lot, because you keep dying in stage 1, then give it a shot. I'm pretty stubborn and will continue to try and take these zombie lollies out, because I really like the art style, silly idea of folktales from different parts of the world blending together, and that co-op is an option later on. But before you do all that, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out some of our other videos. Mostly the content on the channel is Pokemon related, but we've recently started doing some other indie game reviews as well. Thank you so much for watching.